We've just seen Grail Seeker crowned champion 3-year-old at the New Zealand Thoroughbred Racing Horse of the Year Awards. Co-owner Chris Jones joins me. Chris, I want to start with your life with horses because it's an interesting one, from polo now through to thoroughbreds.
Yep.
What is it about the thoroughbred code that first drew you in?
Oh, our family's always been involved with horses ever since I was a child, and I played polo for many years, as my children do now, and as I got old, unfortunately couldn't play anymore, so to be fair, I'd been breeding polo ponies, and I said, well, I'd quite like to breed some thoroughbreds. So hence we then said, well, okay, we'll go and buy fillies, and which is what we've been doing. My partner and I, Trevor Clark, Sir Trevor from the Cooks, who are an old friend of mine, and he's thrilled to bits, loves it. And so the answer is we've been involved all our lives, really, or all I have, yeah.
Grail Seeker, now let's speak about her. When was the moment that you thought we might have quite a special filly on our hands?
I think I've repeated the story before, but in fact, we were at the sales with my friend Rudy Lifting, who's an old polo playing mate, and we'd actually committed to buy two with Rudy. And indeed, what happened was we turned up and he looked at this filly, and I fell in love with it. And I thought, God, we've got to buy this horse. And we'd actually spent our budget, so I didn't have any money really. And so I got home that night because it was due the next day, and I rang a few friends and said, "Oi, I found the Holy Grail. Do you want to join in a syndicate?" And they said, "Oh, God knows, that's a terrible thing to be doing." Anyway, I rang partner Trevor and the Cooks, and I said, "Trevor, I've got a problem. I found the Holy Grail." And he said, "Oh, bugger it, let's do it."
Hence the name Grail Seeker.
Well, in fact, what happened, of course, we actually applied for Holy Grail, but they wouldn't accept it, actually, so we went second best, Grail Seeker, yes. So we found the Holy Grail, yes.
I think that's a pretty good name now. You've taken a very, very patient approach with Grail Seeker. I think she raced 4 times last season, albeit for 2 Group 1 wins. What's it like working with Lance and Andrew and seeing her rise through the grades?
We've got tremendous faith in Wexford. They're very professional, and I'm a horseman from way back, so to that end I very much leave them to it. They know what they're doing. I don't. I don't profess to. Probably got a quiet little opinion, but I don't express it very often. But I very much supportive of them and their approach, I guess. So yes, that's patience, but we're going to get longevity. The aim here for the moment is that we wish to race it till she's done, and then we'll breed from her. That's certainly the aim, and in fact, hopefully that patience will pay off.
Absolutely. Hopefully another big race before then, though. Congratulations. Indeed. Enjoy the evening.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. Cheers.